Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Max Reviews. And I was just sitting on my bed contemplating what is there I could do for future videos. And I was thinking maybe I could do my favorite movie of every year that I've been alive. And then I considered I've been alive for 14 years. I'm a 14-year-old. And that would be a pretty small list. So I decided to do a 15 video series where I count down from every year I've been alive, 2007 to 2021. My favorite movie from my top 5 favorite movies from every single year in each year. 2007 is this going to be this week, and then we're going to go all the way to 2021, and then we're going to finish with just since I have not seen enough movies with all that, we're going to do my favorite movie from the past each 50 years. So 1971 to 2021, favorite movie from each year, 1971 to 2021. So that's going to be big, but I decided just to do these little things to extend it. Every Monday you'll be getting one of these for 15 weeks. This is going to be the first one. And today we are going to be talking about 2007, the year I was born. Man, look at that. I was so cute when I was little. But anyway, 2007, I obviously have had to watch most of these years after I've been born, but just discovering some of them this year, it's been really nice. But anyway, here's my top 5 movies of 2007. This is Max Reviews. I'm Braden, and let's get started. In 5th place here is gonna be Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Now, I just discovered the Pirates of the Caribbean movies this year. I found them January 2021. So last year, actually. And I saw the first 2, and then I got all the rest and watched them. I really loved them. And I think the original trilogy is the best, and the third one is probably the worst in the original trilogy, but I still have quite a bit of fun with it. It's a fun movie. It's not, amazing movie, but surprisingly, it's, one of the world's most expensive films ever made. But it was just a really fun movie. It could be stupid, but it also looks really cool, and just the look of it, the feel of it, I don't think it could be higher on here because it does have some stupid moments in it, and it's not the greatest, but I think it's a really fun movie for 2007. This had to be on the list. Just so you guys know, for the origin for this video came from, if you watch my Christmas haul video, I made a calendar, and it had my top 5 movies from every year for 12 years, from 2007 to, 2007 to 2019. Oh no, 2018 actually. So, I'm just going off of the calendar actually and ranking them. But that's why I didn't show it in my other haul video because I didn't want to spoil anything. But that's sort of the origin of this. But anyway, for Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, it has the cool stuff, but it can also be really funny with Jack Sparrow being dead and they're bringing him back to life. I just find that hilarious. That little scene with Jack Sparrow talking to himself, sort of thing. Johnny Depp doing this. I think this is Johnny Depp's best role. It's his most memorable role, and I really like him in this movie. But anyway, 4th place here is going to be another third film, Spider-Man 3. Now, I do have my problems with this movie, but still, as a movie, I really enjoy it. It could be fun, it could be emotional, and it could also have some pretty cool action for 2007. If you look at Pirates of the Caribbean World's End, it looks quite a bit better than Spider-Man 3 on a technical level, but Spider-Man 3 still has the heart, it has all the characters, and I think after Spider-Man No Way Home, it probably elevated it a bit more for me. It still is the second worst Spider-Man movie, but the more I think about it, I think it might be better than Venom, and it might move up the more I think about it. Spider-Man 3, it's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst of the year. I still enjoy it to a great degree. And then 3rd place, making our top 3 here, is going to be actually Evan Almighty. Most of you probably not heard about it. I'm going to be doing a review for it tomorrow. I'm going to be starting a new series also then. And Evan Almighty, this is about with Steve Carell and Morgan Freeman. It's a semi sort of sequel to Bruce Almighty. And it's about a guy who Morgan Freeman God tells him to build an ark. And animals start following it everywhere. And just with Steve Carell, it's just such a fun movie with all these great actors in it. And it's super fun the way it goes and how they have the animals and everybody interact. You could tell they have like bloopers and stuff at the end, and you could just tell that they were having a ton of fun making this movie. It's a definitely underrated film. If you look at the other few on this list, they're big movies and stuff, but for this movie, it's just a smaller movie that I think is really underrated. I'll do a video on it tomorrow. You'll see. Come back for that, and that's my number 3. Number 2 here, this sort of surprised me, but Ocean's 13. I'm a pretty big Ocean's fan. I like Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, and I'm okay with Ocean's 8. And so Ocean's 13, I think, is a rehash of the first Ocean's, but it's a really fun rehash. It has, like, all the characters. It's got some new characters. And you just have them and the villains sort of teaming up with this just great fun cast and this heist. And this heist. And I really like these heist movies. They're really fun. If you didn't know, I like the Ocean's movies. They're really, really fun, engaging movies with a great cast of characters. And the 13th, I don't know. It might be the worst. It might not, but I'd have to rewatch it. But it's still extremely fun movie. And so I really like it. And it's still has the charm, I think, of the first two. And I really think it's a great fun movie. But sorry, my sister is being annoying as always. But anyway, in first place is gonna be Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Now, this is probably, I think this is my second favorite Harry Potter movie. It has Harry take the lead in this movie. He's sort of the leader. You have a great villain in it with Voldemort and the big battle with him and Dumbledore at the end. But you also have Umbridge, which is, you hate her more than Voldemort, which is perfect. And you also have our cast being good, as they, in the sort of like original films, like the first two, they weren't as good at acting as they were in this one. And now they're really getting into the role, and it's just sort of like, I would call it the classic Harry Potter movie. Like, this is the classic one. You have the beginning, you have the middle, and then you have the end. The middle of this sort of franchise is the best, and just, it's a really great looking film, and also has great character dynamics inside of it, with Harry taking over, and the spells and everything are just as good. Voldemort, I think, is really good in this movie because he was good in Goblet of Fire, but he had been born and then he sort of left. In this one, he's actually there and scheming and doing stuff. And I really, really like this movie, how it goes, and sort of the new things that they do with it, with the stuff at the Ministry of Magic, the fight down there, and just the final sacrifice at the end is pretty emotional along with everything. It's where the Harry Potter movies, they got pretty mature in Goblet of Fire, but this is where they really sort of get that to the next level after that, where the entire movie is pretty action-packed. Well, not action-packed, but sort of darker. And you can feel that with what they do with Umbridge and everything. So this is another one that I just discovered this year, and I had heard so many good things about it and totally lived up to it. So it comes in at number 1. Come back next week, and then the week after that, and the week after that, for 14 more weeks while I count down my top favorite movies of each year that I've been alive, and then top favorite movie from each year for the past 50 years. And so thank you so much for watching. Comment down below, like, your favorite movies from 2007. Probably most of you were alive in 2007, so you probably have a good idea too. So this is my list, and I'd like to see yours. Thank you so much for watching once again. This is great. I'm Braden. This is Max Reviews. Please like, subscribe to Max Reviews. Braden out.